The nature of warfare is changing. The battlefield is transparent. Sensors are everywhere. A $200 drone can now destroy a multi-million-dollar vehicle. Decision cycles are accelerated. And mass, large formations of troops and equipment still matter. So how does NATO deter aggression on its eastern flank, from the Barents Sea to the Black Sea? How do you make sure that any adversary looks at NATO's posture in the land domain and says, "Not today"? The answer is woven across allied nations and across every domain, integrating offensive and defensive fires and maneuver. It is what will allow NATO's land forces to execute NATO's integrated defense plans, because deterrence today depends on three things: seeing first, deciding faster, and striking with affordable, scalable mass. EFDI brings all three together. At the heart of EFDI is the digital backbone. Think of it as the operating system for coalition warfighting, a shared data fabric connecting allied sensors, shooters, units, munitions, and effectors. Live data flows across the alliance, enabling decisions at machine speed. Without this backbone, true digital interoperability is not possible. With it, we fight as one. And every new capability, a tank, a rocket, a drone, a robot, plugs into that network. Layered onto that backbone is a persistent network of sensors, watching, listening, and tracking across every domain. Forward of our manned formations, we field consumable and attritable unmanned systems, low-cost drones, ground robots, and launched effects. They absorb risk, so our soldiers do not have to. We preserve manned combat power to hold an adversary's force at risk. Together, they create an autonomous zone that imposes unsustainable cost on any adversary. None of this works without the right capabilities in the right hands, fast. Alongside our partners, we are testing and fielding new technology through initiatives like NATO Landcom's Task Force X, the GTED ACE, and the Project Flytrap series, where we evaluate cutting-edge technology to shorten acquisition cycles for allies. We take lessons straight from the battlefield in places like Ukraine, and we test and validate combat-proven platforms like Merops and Project Sandhills, then scale them across the alliance, where industry, allies, and warfighters work side by side to identify, validate, and deliver solutions in months, not years. EFDI is the accelerator that translates smart investment into lethal, survivable, and relevant land power. And we prove it through realistic training. Exercises like Sword 26, Digital Shield, Arcane Thunder, the Steadfast series, and Avenger Triad rehearse EFDI alongside our allies across multiple nations in real terrain against real challenges. The EFDI has been built. Together, we are scaling it.